Alrighty folks, so as many of you know, Hygger has been a sponsor of my channel. They've sent me items in the past, and one of the items that they sent me and I did a review on is their water pump that I use for water changes. And I really love this pump. And something I did, because they make different sizes, and so I actually bought this pump myself. So this is their tiniest little pump. I mean, this thing is cute. It's tiny. I mean, look at my hand. It's that big, you know. Little tiny pump. Why did I buy this pump? So let me tell you what it is. It's the Hygger HG 919-800. There where you can see it. So, well, it says 215 gallons per hour. So, why did I buy this pump? So this pump, two reasons actually. You know, I have small tanks. Now, one of the things I don't like about these is there's no screen to stop from sucking up plants, shrimp, fish, whatever. But I still can use this for two purposes. One purpose is once a year I got to clean my sump on my 180 over here. So to do that, you know, I got to shut the pumps off and drain the water out, and all the mold and gump that gets built up in the bottom of the sump, you know, it needs to be sucked out. So what I've done in the past is I've used a shop vac basically to suck out all the water in the garbage. And my little shop vac that I have is a little small one, so it doesn't do really that well for me. So I wanted to try this and just throw it in the bottom of the sump and let it just suck it all up and take it out. So that's one of the purposes that I got this for. And then the other one is I can use it on my smaller tanks, like my little 10-gallon here, my 5-gallon here, my 20, you know, any of these little tanks. But the only thing I need to do is I can take a filter media bag. I can wrap that around that to stop from plants and everything from getting in there, and use it to drain the tanks as well. So look forward to that video coming out soon. Probably next week I'm actually going to do my annual sump cleaning. So we'll video that as well, and do a tank water change with it with a media bag around it as well. So look forward to that video. So that's one thing coming. So the next thing coming your way is Hygger sent me this UV light that I just did a video on a couple days ago. It's the one that I had mentioned that I'm a little skeptical about. You know, I did my initial thoughts on it, and they sent me back, you know, some information on it. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it in this tank the way it sits for right now, but I've ordered another Chem Title 55 hang-on back filter. So what I'm going to do with it is, once I get that filter, first thing I'm going to do with that filter is I'm going to block off all of the skimmer features, because I just don't like the skimmer features on the Title series. But along with that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set that up on my 20 tall that's out in my garage that I put my flagfish in, that has a lot of algae, just due to a lot of, you know, light and sunlight that it gets. And I'm going to put that inside that Title series filter. And once I get that filter, I've ordered it. It's going to be here in a week or so. But once I get that, then that's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it inside the filter. I think that is the best recommendation I can do for this UV light. You know, it needs flow, you know, in my opinion. And they even mention on the website for this particular UV light to be careful with small fish and, you know, invertebrates and stuff that could get caught in it. So that's what's in that tank, shrimp and small fish. So I'm really taking a chance, I think, by leaving it in there, but so far I haven't seen any problems with it. But I do want to change it up and put it into a filter and let the filter do its thing and set the timer up on it and just let it run. So that is my game plan. So I thought I would just give you an update on what my plans are to do. And let me back off this zoom. So basically, folks, that is my planned, updated, upcoming videos. So be watching for them to come out next week at some point for the sump cleaning. And then whenever I get the title series filter, then there'll be another video coming out with that when I get it set up. And maybe what I'll do is I'll do another video on how I block the skimmer feature on the title series. I do have a playlist with that already, but maybe I'll just do another one whole video of it all at once, because I actually did that in a couple of different videos. But I'm not a fan of the skimmer feature. I'm just telling you, I'm not. So I always block them off. That way plants and everything else doesn't get caught up in there. Small fish, small shrimp, all that stuff can happen, you know, with that skimmer feature. So I don't like it. So that may be another upcoming video. I think I'm gonna do that as well. So just be on the lookout. I got some updated videos in my mind that I want to do, so that's what's going to be coming out here in the next week or so. So anyways, be on the lookout for those videos. They're coming, and we look forward to getting them done. Alrighty, thank you guys. Alrighty, bye bye.